Getting ready for the start of fall camp, your second year. What's different this year versus a year ago now?
You know, David, I think we've had these conversations, maybe not necessarily on the record, but just having an off season has been a blessing. You know, having a true off season for coaches to work together, to collaborate, to see what kind of personnel we have and what kind of changes and adjustments we need to make. Just getting the weight room fired up in a true off season, building some things in that way, and continue to work on our community support and working with the youth programs in the middle school.
How would you kind of characterize the group you do have coming back, led by the likes of guys like Baxter Tuggle, Jason Upton, and some others that I'm not naming, but how would you kind of characterize this team here as you get ready to start camp?
You know, those names you've mentioned and many others, you know, it's a good senior class coming in right now, and they've gotten a lot of experience, you know, through the program and through the years. They've built some tremendous experience, and we're looking to, you know, they're going to carry a huge burden for us, or huge on their shoulders right now. So Jason Upton, again, like you said, you know, whatever position he ends up playing this fall, and Baxter running the ball in the way he ended last year, like I said, these guys coming back as seniors are going to add tremendous depth to our program. You're always sad to see your seniors go, you know, but there's always a new bunch that come in, and they've got to step up and be leaders, and hopefully when we have our little senior retreat here in the middle of 2-a-days, they're going to step up and talk about what their goals are and what their leadership is going to be all about leading this team this year.
For you, what are some things you need to accomplish early in fall camp?
You know, it's always interesting because you're not sure exactly who's always going to show up. So the first thing is just try to figure out bodies. You know, who's going to be there, who's making that true commitment to the program, who's going to be here. It's not just those are all working out in the summer. Some kids are so busy doing other things, which is totally understandable. But we'll see who we get at 7 o'clock on August 6th. And then from there, we'll start growing. You know, we'll crawl, we'll walk, we'll run, and we'll take it from there.
Are there large adjustments to your schemes this year, offense, defense, special teams, or is it kind of subtle?
You know, it's hard to say. I think where we ended last year is more where we'll start. You know, Baxter running the ball so well, more of a single back situation in the backfield there. Try to utilize some athletes spread out all over the field. You know, I don't think we have the huge line that we did last year. So we want to run the ball. We always want to run the ball and set the tone with that. Probably looking more of a little RPO scheme, run pass option, and we'll just take advantage of the athletes that we have in coming back with the personnel.
You do start camp, but you're 21 days away from your first game. Is that hard to believe? It
is. You know, the off season starts to feel long sometimes, just spending in meetings and working and weight room and community type stuff, and but it sneaks up on you. So you're anxiously excited for it. You know, you never know if 21 days is enough, but then you get into the grind and you think you just want to play. So it's just a balancing game. You know, keep the kids engaged, keep working real hard all the way up until that kickoff.